Greetings, Divine Ones. New realities are in the process of developing. Realities that exist within a bandwidth created by the high-frequency waves of light that are now flooding the Earth at a pace that has never before been observed on the planet. Love, freedom, and peace pervade this universe. It is also a reality in which you have the potential to create exactly what you want out of your existence. This new 5D reality is no longer simply a pipe dream, an optimistic vision of the future, or a picture of a better future. It is here, more easily available than ever before, and just waiting for us to discover it. Possibly, you are not even conscious that you are living in a new reality. When you look around at the condition of the Earth right now, you may think it's insanity to believe in its continued existence. There are so many different ways in which the world seems to be collapsing and spinning out of control at this time. In actuality, however, this reflects the reality that this new reality is not yet easily obvious in the outer world. Rather, it is manifesting itself first and foremost inside of us. Because something profound and powerful has been birthing within your heart for quite some time now, depending on how deeply you tune into your heart, you may come to learn that, yes, maybe it does exist, depending on how deeply you listen into your heart. Introspection may reveal that despite all of the hardships and losses you've had over the last couple of years, as well as the terrible events that have transpired throughout the world, something new and lovely has been providing life to your spirit. A new sense of empowerment and inner freedom may have gradually grown over the course of many years. On the other hand, you may benefit from more clarity or a healthy feeling of detachment. Possibly due to your greater capacity for love and joy, or perhaps due to your greater feeling of inner calm. One day, you wake up and discover that your life has been completely transformed. A new, more awake you has emerged, one who is very alive and attentive. Occasionally, you may be unaware of your new experiences since your mind is preoccupied with other things. There is a good chance that you are more aware of the depths of evil that are now being revealed and acted out around the world than the vast bulk of humanity. Despite the fact that you may have experienced emotions of despair, grief, rage, and confusion that have come and gone, you cannot deny that positive changes have occurred inside you as a consequence of these unpleasant experiences. Most likely, these new feelings arose as you maneuvered your way through all of the uncertainty and collapse of ideologies and liberties that you encountered along the road. Take a thorough look around and see what you can discover. Have you obtained any new abilities or talents that aren't already included in your existing set? Have any new ideas or understandings come as a result of this process? Has a more widespread spiritual awakening taken place? Does it seem so? Have you seen an increase in the amount of magic that occurs in your life, such as synchronicities that occur more regularly in your life as well? Is it possible for you to recall seeing a miracle in which seemingly insurmountable problems were miraculously resolved? You can naturally shift into the 5D frequency and begin experiencing the promise of this new reality that is now emerging, even in the midst of the collapse of the old world that is occurring all around you. As long as you believe all of this to be true for you and focus on the positive changes that have taken place within you. As you explore the new 5D frequency that is now available for you to live in and experience in this new reality, you may feel an exhilarating excitement that is unlike anything you have ever experienced before. You may wish to begin experimenting with the new energies that have become available in order to create experiences that are even more liberating and effortless than they already are. Everything from a life of profound love and compassion for yourself and others, to a life of excitement and adventure, to a life in which a sense of serene enjoyment is available no matter what is going on in your life, may all be attained with greater ease with the help of the right tools. You have the power to jump onto new positive timelines that were previously out of reach for you due to your past experiences. The ease with which all of this can now be built is mind-boggling in its scope due to its simplicity. At this point, there is no time to be despondent or to give up hope. Yes, you will feel anguish wash over you, wrath will erupt, and misery will continue to pull at your heartstrings until you find relief. Remember that these sensations are losing their grip on you, and that they may arise and then fade much more quickly and easily, frequently without the need for you to do anything at all. There is a natural flow taking place in your body, in which old energies are released and new energies are accepted. Take a moment to consider the ramifications of this. In comparison to the past, you will realize that you do not have to exert as much effort to mend yourself as you did before. This new 5D reality is a state of awareness, a state of consciousness that has the power to generate an external reality for you in your own life, which you may learn to understand. Real pleasure will be experienced as you see how your new life, which is filled with comfort, freedom, and harmony, will then begin to blossom and expand, to the point where you are having an influence on the lives of others who are in your immediate vicinity. Indeed, before you know it, you will have constructed an island of light, in which you and your loved ones may live together in peace and harmony. By the time you get to that point, you will be able to see how there are other similar islands of light growing all over the planet, and how each of these islands is connected to the others, forming a web of light, as you will have reached that point. And, whether or not you are familiar with someone who lives on one of these other islands of light, you may be able to feel their presence in your heart. Some people report feeling a soul connection with them and realizing that they aren't alone in their awakening, but that they are really one of millions of others who are awakening to this new level of 5D consciousness at the same moment as they are, as well. This realization may cause you to burst out laughing or weeping with joy as a result of your enthusiasm. Why? Because it is finally happening, the dream we've all had for so long, the 5D vision of a new world in which everyone may live peacefully in love and harmony, is now becoming a reality. This 5D reality must entirely emerge in the larger external world before it can be fully realized. This means that enormous changes must take place in all areas where control, oppression, and hatred are still in effect. Aside from that, it is important to be aware of events and circumstances occurring all over the globe, as well as to look after oneself and follow one's inner direction in all one does. It's important to remember, though, that you no longer need to be a part of the old world. Though you may be involved, you are not a part of it. This is your life. You are a powerful, sovereign being with the potential to begin living in the new reality now and to create the life you choose. Because of your efforts, you will eventually come to realize that you are aiding in the formation of this new reality in the larger external world. In order for humanity to be divorced from its multidimensional nature, the most significant component of the deception has been successfully completed. In most cases, this is achieved via the fourth density, which preys on karmic attachment while implanting energy implants, resulting in addiction to weaker behaviorisms as a consequence of a lack of trust in one's own ability to transform. Humanity has lost confidence in the supernatural, thinking instead that the natural course of events would provide all we need. Not at all. By infusing discordant frequencies into the field by electrosmog, an eddy current in the flow has been created, resulting in something like a Truman Show. Controlling reality is accomplished with this brilliant technique. On the other hand, it has no long-term effect on the situation. The eventual result is that all control has been relinquished. Those who have experienced being in their native soul Ray Harmonic, on the other hand, have said that it just feels right. Despite the fact that the soul has a wide range of characteristics, when you are in your actual soul Ray Harmonic, individuals report that it just feels right. This one has an air of rightness about it. The experience and feeling that you are in harmony with yourself at that specific moment is not proper in the sense of right and wrong. Pretend you're in the following situation. You're an alien from another constellation who's never seen or heard anything like a guitar in your whole life. In any event, the fact that a chord was played in the right key would become immediately apparent. The sensation of having your soul resonate for the first time is unparalleled, and there is also nothing that this synthetic reality game show can ever come close to emulating that sensation. If you don't give up on hunting for that new chord or that new piece of music, the illusion will eventually fade away like a remote desert mirage if you don't give up on searching for it. You will find yourself retreating into reality as certain as the sun rising over the horizon on the other side of the planet if you maintain concentration on your own music despite any smartphone distractions or the most recent social media must-see. Already in place is the 5D New Earth, which is really composed of dimensions in the 5th, 6th, and 7th dimensions. We're really inhabiting two realities at the same time, rather than just one. Most importantly, you must get acquainted with the new Earth for yourself, in the course of your daily activities, beginning immediately. Yes, we may express our opinions, but in order to be present, you must first get familiar with the location in question. The new Earth is ready and waiting for you right now, so take advantage of it. This is something you instinctively know deep down in the recesses and depths of your spirit. When you're in it, everything just seems to be right. The Truman Show meets the Truman Show in this scene. The dense environment is something you're observing and going through. I recognize that this is not always a straightforward process. There are various blinkers in place to prevent anyone from being stuck. The privilege of meeting and working with folks all over the world who are gradually breaking free, choice by choice, step by step, and moment by moment as they make their journey through life has been a blessing. I am grateful for the opportunity. For a short period of time, the density pulls you back in, but it doesn't take long until the next wave sweeps you up again. If you remain tuned in on a daily basis, you will develop complete fifth dimensional conscious awareness. As a result, you may help humanity achieve a mass critical awakening by sharing this information with others and encouraging them to perceive the truth with an open heart. Kindly share your opinions about this video in the area at the bottom of this page. Please visit our website and click on the links given below the video description to find out more relevant information. We will always be grateful to you for your support. We appreciate you taking the time to watch.